Hey, so Dave Smith did a sit-down interview yesterday, about 45-minute interview, and he talked about Nick Fuentes. And in this particular clip, he's talking about Nick Fuentes and the Charlie Kirk situation. And I thought it was really interesting. So this is what Dave had to say about it.
The other day, I get someone who's been very good to me, personally, and I appreciate that. You know, Charlie Kirk, I'm talking about. He took a lot of heat for hosting me at that thing,
Yeah.
and he didn't buckle on that. So like, I respect that. But you know, when he said the thing again, he got a caller the other day. I don't know if you saw this, asking about Nick Fuentes. This video has gone viral, and he's like, "I don't debate trolls," and you're like, "Dude, you debate Maoists and pro-abortion people. I mean, you debate. So how do you sit here and say
he made his career just demolishing those?
Yes, you debate the worst of the worst. Yet here's a kid who, on the right wing, got a big enough audience that you're getting asked questions about him all the time, and your argument is going to be, no, that's beyond the pale.
Yeah,
like,
ridiculous.
I just find that, I don't know how you justify that from a right-wing position. From a left-wing worldview, I can understand how you got.
Yeah.
I can't platform that. The Maoist is misguided, but the right-wing racialist is evil.
Right.
I just don't know how that plays in a not woke progressive space.
I don't think it does, and I don't think that's going to last. But I want to get Luke in here. What's your?
Fuck Luke. Yeah, very interesting, huh? Because he's basically kind of calling Charlie Kirk out and saying, "Come on, Charlie, we're not falling for that bullshit. You may not agree with Nick. Nick may have some really radical opinions, but dude, you need to debate him." Now, Dave goes on in this interview. I got it from Lockdown Liberty, and I think that's the channel that actually interviewed him, and it only had like 20 something thousand views. So I didn't see. I just happened to stumble across this. I didn't hear anything else about it. Maybe it's been covered on other channels that have more than 250 subscribers, I would imagine, by now. But I found it fascinating, and he did talk about that. He thought that Nick is probably, he feels that Nick wants all or nothing, and the fact that he thinks he should maybe tone it down a little bit because he kind of alienates some people that won't listen to him, that maybe should listen to him. But overall, Dave was pretty complimentary about Nick. He also said with Candace and Tucker that he thought that they shouldn't have done that they shouldn't have called him out, that they shouldn't have, basically said he was some, stupid kid living, or smart kid in his mother's basement. He thought that was dumb, and that of course Nick is going to respond to that because, that's the kind of guy Nick is, and they should really try to talk to him as opposed to try to cancel him. But anyway, I found that on Lockdown Liberty. You can look that up. It's about a 45-minute interview, and about 10 or 15 minutes of it, they're talking about Nick Fuentes, and it's pretty interesting. So anyway, all right, bye.